first time since February 18th of 2014. Did not play last year and played at home in a first-round district game, losing by 12 to Center Point Urbana. Last meeting, Center Point Urbana leads the series 4-3 in 7 games. The Hawks have lost the last 2 since West Delaware and Center Point Urbana started playing boys basketball when CPU joined the WAMAC Conference in 2007. The number 1 team in Class 3A, the Hawks of West Delaware, at 18-0, 13-0 in the conference, 9-0 on the road, 15-0 overall to WAMAC. Good for first place there. Non-conference record of 3-0. Center Point Urbana, they have a 14-5 overall mark, 11-2 in the WAMAC West Division, where they are first place. They are third place overall to WAMAC, behind the Hawks and Mount Vernon, with a 13-3 mark, 6-2 at home, and 1-2 in non-conference games. This is record-wise and on paper-wise a team. The toughest test here. Beckman was a good test on Monday, but toughest test here in a while for the Hawks. And it'll be good to get out on the road here tonight and see what they can bring. A big environment here. It's youth basketball night for boys basketball here at CPU. Also a dance clinic going on. So dance competitions all over the place here tonight, and dance performances. And here we are, Bill, the final coverage game of the regular season for us for West Delaware basketball. Their final road game of the year in regular season play, as they'll have 2 home games next week.
Well, the nice part about tonight is it is on the road, and it got a huge crowd. This gymnasium is just about packed. It's probably about 98% capacity. You could squeeze a few more people in here, but what a great atmosphere to be able to go into tournament time, because you want to be able to go into what might be a hostile environment with a big crowd getting after you. You know, fortunately for the Hawks, tournament, parents come out there, get the first 2 games at home on the road, but yet you still want to be able to perform in a hostile environment. So, you know, great atmosphere tonight, and be a good test for the Hawks here tonight.
Yes, indeed. As we get ready for this one, we'll talk more about those pairings as the night goes along, as the Hawks will host, as we thought, Clear Creek Cabana on Monday night, February 20th. First round of Seedorf Gymnasium in Manchester. As the Hawks here tonight will start Ryan Trainer, Tyler Kelly, Kyle Wright, Derek Drugman, and John Niggle. As we get further ready for this game here tonight, head coach Matt Utoff in his 11th season overall. The 2000 graduate of West Delaware has a career coaching record at 4 schools of 141 and 105. His 4th year here at his alma mater, West Delaware, 57 and 34 is his record here with the orange and black, as the Hawks have 3 state tournament in program history, 99, 2000, 08. The 18-0 mark, tied for 4th best record in program history with that 07-08 team, the last team to win the WAMAC Conference. B.J. Hermson was a senior. They're 18-6 that year, as the Hawks are trying to tie the 1998-99 team with 19 wins tonight and become tied for the 3rd most wins in program history tonight with a win on the road against Center Point Urbana. Starting lineups for CPU and the opening tip coming up next right here. It's West Delaware Boys Basketball, KNC Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC in nearly Nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
And welcome back in to Center Point Urbana High School, ready for West Delaware boys basketball here tonight. Grant Dirks, Dylan Harms, JoJo Frost, Mitchell McCauley, and Jared Metzen are the starting five for CPU. As the Pointers get the opening tip going right to left, we are underway at 7:39 tonight on this Friday night. Final road game for the Hawks of the season in 18-0. #1 team in Class 3A, trying to stay perfect tonight against the best team in the WAMAC West. There's contact underneath. Tyler Kelly will pick up his first foul, team #1. Into the line, Dylan Harms will go. As Harms, second in the team in scoring with 11.9 tonight. As leading the way is Grant Dirks, a transfer from Midland of Wyoming in Jones County when he was a middle schooler. Dirks, Harris, and JoJo Frost are 3 double-digit gatherers for Coach Mike Alec. Coached the Clinton girls for 5 years, a 37-58 record. His third season here at CPU. He's a Chicago native. First one up and no good. Second one, nothing but nylon for Dylan Harms. And it's 1-0 CPU.
Yeah, CPU did a nice job that first offensive set, really trying to get that ball down low and work on those Hawk fakes. So we're going to have to play some defense over there.
Inside Nagel. No problems that time. Off the window and good. Right over Mitchell McCauley. John Nagel has himself 2 points.
Yeah, good job. You'll see them go inside here a lot. From the stat sheet alone is all we're going off. We haven't seen them play this year, but they're not a real deep team. They've got 5 scorers.
JoJo Frost puts it up no good. Now this is pinballed around. Nagel fighting for it with JoJo Frost. A state champion track athlete here. A open 400 and 400 hurdles. 3A last year as a junior. State champion 4x400. Part of that team as a sophomore. He signed the University of Iowa for track and field. 6:45 and counting here. Hawks lead 2-1. Up top. Inside. Left-handed jump hook. No good. Going out of bounds and off of Nagel, and it'll be CPU basketball going right to left.
Yeah, both teams really getting each after man-to-man defense here. And are really the type of tempo that I really expected to see in this kind. With this gym and this noise in here tonight, this is going to be a great atmosphere.
Up top Now left corner. This is McCauley, guarded by Krugman. Up top here. There's a left wing three. Off the back of the rim, no good. JoJo Frost with the rebound inside. And now up top, driving in. Little floater off the window. And good by Dylan Harms. 2 points for Harms. He has all three of the night. It's 3-2 in favor of CPU.
He just drove down the middle of the lane and was expecting to pass off. Nobody really picked him up defensively, so he just finished going down the lane for the easy bucket.
Nagel inside the lane, step through, up and no good, fighting for the rebound, can't get it. CPU does. JoJo Frost off and running. Got right, goes a little reach and slowed him up. Now a right wing three for Harms. Got it to go. Dylan Harms on fire here. 6 points. He comes in averaging 11. That is his 45th three of the year. He leads the team in that category, around 40%. And this is going to be a blocking foul called on JoJo Frost. His trainer was bringing the ball up in front of the scores table. Frost picks up his first. Team number one. Both teams have one foul now. 6-2 CPU. 5:21 to go. Quarter one. Trainer, right-handed hip high dribble. Now the crossover. Left side has a tournament-type atmosphere here tonight, Billy.
Yeah, it does. And both teams are playing like it here so far. Hawks maybe just a little more edgy than what you typically would see them in the confines of Seedorf Gymnasium.
This may be a bigger crowd, louder atmosphere than the first round game at Seedorf. Hopefully not, but it could be against Clear Creek Amana, as they might not bring a big crowd. Here's a fight for the rebound inside. Strogan lost it. Nagel came up with it. He goes strong inside and finishes it. Gets fouled to go to the line for one.
Yeah, that was just relentless board work right there. They missed 3 shots there, got 3 offensive rebounds, and finally put it back up and in. And I didn't see who they put that foul on. I'm assuming maybe JoJo might have got it. Yeah, that's his second foul, so he's taking a seat on the bench.
It is. Team number 2. Free throw up and good for John Nagel, who has 5 points already. He only had 7 on an off night against Anamosa on Tuesday night. It's Utah. Interested to see how his players came out and battling some flu bugs like most of Eastern Iowa seems like. Few of the players the last few days missing some school, from going light in practices. Here is CPU inside, a drop step move by Grant Dirch. And there is a bucket, and it's 8-5. Now the ball is lost by Kyle Wright. CPU comes up with it now. And here's a pump fake all the way inside. Nagel gathers the rebound, gets it to Kyle Wright. 3-point lead. Here's a left wing three for Trainer. No good. Too strong off the back of the rim. And out of bounds to CPU. Marshall McCarty will check in for the first time for the Hawks. It'll be CPU basketball going right to left.
A little uncharacteristic possession there for the Hawks. Kind of a quick shot. Usually they kind of work the ball around a lot. But Trainer with a wide open three. Not a bad shot. Just couldn't knock it down.
As now driving. Left side all the way in. And a little body contact there from Krogman, they say. He was straight up and down, but much movement, not the defense position. The official went on the far side.
McCarty's going to get it.
Oh, we give it to McCarty on the reach-in.
Reach-in on the back
That's good.
side, yeah.
That's good for us. McCarty gets it on the reach-in as Marshall McCarty. And here's a free throw, up and good. As McCauley on the line, Mitchell McCauley will have one more. He buries the first free throw. And one more coming here for McCauley. Up and good on the second one for McCauley. As here come the Hawks going left to right. This is Trainer. Now left side. Kelly with the jumper from 17. Got it to go. Tyler Kelly. Hawks down by 3 now. 10. Wait a second.
10-7. Yeah, well, 10-5. That's correct.
10. Thought they had 7 up there a little bit ago. 10-7 now is the score, the 3-point lead. And here, violation called on center pointer Banner. We're going back the other way.
They actually called a foul, I think, on number 2, Jared Nixon. Be his first team's third.
So the foul gives the Hawks the ball going left to right. 10-7, the 3-point lead here. Right side, Troy Monahan in for the first time. Kelly now. Up top, a jumper by Nagel. Too good off the back of the rim. Off the left side, rebounded by CPU. Up top now right wing. Now here's a pass left side. Drive in, now up top. Now right wing. Here's CPU. CPU now. And now up top is Grant Dirks. Here's a shot inside, no good. Backside rebound by Kelly. And a travel call, a little contact. They let the contact go. Kelly was bumped, but he shuffled the feet. They call it travel. And now Tyler Kelly comes out as he came up gimpy on that ankle. And it will be CPU basketball. Baseline inbounds underneath going left to right. And now Dirks.
They're going to want to keep that a little tighter than that.
Inside, Dirks off the window. And no good off the backside. Monahan now. Right. Left side of Trainer. Trainer up top. Right side. Kyle Wright. Driving. Nagel for a jumper from 16. No good. Too hard off the back of the rim. And rebounded by Mitchell McCulley. Up top. Now in the top of the key, a jumper from 17 feet. No good off the back of the rim. And this is going to be a reach and foul call by Trainer. He thought he got all ball. Don't do that, Ryan. Don't do that. He slammed the ball down before giving it to the official. And he gets talked to by both officials. And you just don't need to do that. He could have been teed up there easily.
He came within about 85% of getting the tee because the referee really said, I thought maybe he was going to. If he would have just kept walking away, he'd been fine. But the referee turned around. And when he turned around, that was it.
Yep. Second official talked to him as well. And there's a shot inside by McCauley. No good. Rebound by Krogman. Left wing three. Wright can't get it to go. This is going to be a foul called inside. Monahan fighting for the rebound. I think it's going to be called on Mitchell McCauley. As a holding foul called on McCauley on Monahan.
4 fouls so far on CPU, and the Hawks are going to have to keep pounding the inside, take advantage of that height.
The 13-foot jumper. Trainer got it to go.
Came around a good screen right there at the free throw line. A little running jumper right there just inside the free throw line. Good offensive set there for the Hawks.
Up top with it is Harms now for CPU. 10-9. Hawks have had the lead in this game once. Largest 2-1 advantage. And now a three-point lead again for CPU. 12-9 as the basket up and in on the right side.
Yeah, that puck was by Mitchell McCauley. He did a good job of driving right into that right side of the paint area. And did a good job of leaning in without ducking in and getting an offense call. Kind of cleared himself out. Did a nice job on that drive off the glass and in.
Trainer will get it inside. Monahan. Now inside, and it's blocked away. Blocked out of there by Grant Dirks. As up top now. Left side. Zach Borek just in. Nice pass on a drive to the hoop by Grant Dirks. His second field goal. 35 seconds and counting. 14-9. The 5-point lead for CPU. Matches their largest in the game. Inside, Krogman contact. Can't get it to go off the window. Bounds out on the right left side. Krogman will go to the line to shoot two, though.
Yeah, foul's going to get called on Alex Wade as they're trying to double team. Dirks had him in the front, and Wade had him in the back side there, and Derek Krogman just too tall to take advantage of that, going to the line to shoot two.
Alex Wade's first, team number 5. As this one is up and good by Derek Krogman. We'll have one more.
A little adversity here for the Hawks. Hasn't been anything unusual the last couple of weeks to be down a couple points at the end of the first quarter. But, they played a really good second half most of the year this year.
Off the back of the rim, no good by Krogman. 14-10 now, 28.2 to go. Here this quarter number 1. Over the timeline with it is Dylan Harms. Up top, Harms.
Just content to let the clock run down to 8 seconds.
Now he goes with 7. Drive in, little jumper, 14-footer, left elbow, no good. Rebound on the backside by McCarty. Gets it ahead of Trainer for the three-quarters scored shot. It was near the rim. Krugman went up. That was just off the mark to the left side by Trainer. 14-10. The CPU lead here by 4. We'll go to the second quarter. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
And back in center pointer Betta. 14-10, the 4-point lead here for CPU. And a foul underneath. The Hawks have the ball going left to right to start this second frame.
Yeah, Alex Wade gets called for his second one, and they tried to double team him and reach in, and got on the arm for the second foul. Team 6. So center pointer Betta getting in a little bit of foul trouble here as the Hawks will be in the bonus here for the rest of the way for the first half.
Up top, Trainer. There's a jumper from 16 feet, no good off the back of the rim. Krugman fights for the rebound, but coming away with it is Jared Metzen. 14-10. Krugman, 1 free throw so far. John Nagel has 5 points. 2 points for Trainer, 2 for Tyler Kelly. There's been 2 lead changes in this game. No ties yet. Largest lead for CPU is 5. Ball's tipped away. Going to get it is Mitchell McCauley.
Hawks shot 28% from the field in that first quarter.
Right corner three, no good off the back of the rim. Gathering it, though, as it was shot by number 2, Jared Metzen, as McCauley had the rebound. Here's a jumper from 17, no good. That's left short. And Kyle Wright goes and gets the board. 14-10 is the advantage here. There's a left wing three. Got it to go. Kyle Wright for the three-pointer. The first 3 of the game for the Hawks, second for both teams. And it's a 1-point lead now, 14-13. CPU. Now inside. Dirks gives it up. The jumper from the right side. No good by McCauley. And now a rebound by Trainer. On the far side. Left wing. Now right side. Tyler Kelly. Right corner. No good off the back of the rim. Shying for it is Alex Wade. And now going right to left, CPU. Up top, Dylan Harms has it inside the timeline. Just over 6 to go here in the second. Here's Kelly trying to poke this ball in. Now a deep 3 from the Urbana area. Got it to go. Dylan Harms, the second 3 of the game. He's got 9 points. Comes in averaging 11. He's 2 away from that.
Yeah, he's been basically their offense so far here in this first half.
And here's going to be a foul call.
That's it. That's Wade. That's his third. That'll be on Alex Wade, his third. He came in and took the place of JoJo Frost when he got his second foul early in that first quarter. So CPU and a couple of their guards getting a little foul trouble here in the first half. JoJo Frost is going to come back in as Wade will sit down. Dirks will take a break.
17 fouls, so 1 on the bonus here for Derek Krugman. Been on the line once tonight. He's a 69% free throw shooter. 1 of 1 tonight so far. Or Krugman, the outstanding sophomore, 1 of 2. Excuse me. Thank you, Bill. 17-13, 4-point lead CPU. There is a Free throw up and good by Krugman. He'll have one more.
And hopefully with the foul trouble that CPU's in, as the Hawks are in that bonus, they keep taking advantage and get to that free throw line and do a good job of coming back from this three-point deficit right now from that free throw line.
Off the back of the rim, no good by Krugman. And CPU gets the rebound. Still a 3-point lead for the Storm Pointers. 17-14, 5.5 to go. Up top, Frost. Left side. Zach Borrett now inside. He's just lost the feed. That travel call there. Good defense by Krugman and Nagel. Nagel helping the young man up. Mitchell McCauley. As for CPU, 3 seniors, 7 juniors, 3 sophomores, 1 freshman, 14 on the roster for head coach Mike Halleck. John Harris, Drew Grunmeyer, and Casey Tupa, the former varsity head coach, Casey Tupa. Longtime teacher and coach here at CPU. Hawks have 5 seniors, 10 juniors, 2 sophomores, 17 on the roster for Matt Utah, Roger Wright, BJ Hermson, Ryan King, and Brad Rubina. Inside, Kelly, offensive foul called there as he pulled into the defender on the left side of the lane. The offensive foul is called on Kelly. That'll be his second, team number 4 now for the Hawks. Officiating crew here tonight, Bob Squires is the coordinator of officials for the River Valley Conference. Todd Raby and Craig Murray, all from the Eastern Iowa area. And Coach Utah asking for an explanation now, as they call it on the wrong player, apparently. They call it on somebody else first, and he corrects it at the scores table. The official did that it was number 2, Tyler Kelly. That'll be his second.
Yeah, he wasn't real sure though what he called there. And then I think the one referee might have possibly been going to call that a blocking. The referee on the far side out here by half court, because he kind of looked at the guy and then all of a sudden he shook his head and agreed with it.
There's a shot inside, no good off the left side by Graham Durst. 4:40 and counting here in the second. Hawks have not led in this, have led once in this ballgame, I should say. Here, left wing 3, no good off the back of the rim. At one point, they led 2-1 very early in this game. Haven't had a lead since that point. This one bounces around on the rim and drops off into the hands of the Hawks. Trainer has it now up top to Kroger. 4:15 and counting here in the first half. 17-14. 3-point lead. Here's Trainer. Let me shuffle the feet. Travel called by Trainer. And that is the another turnover for the Hawks.
Number 3, they had 2 in the first quarter. This first one here. CPU, that last traveling call down, that was the first turnover of the contest.
Wow.
So CPU's did a very, very nice job tonight taking care of that basketball.
Up top, JoJo Frost now right side. This is Metzen. Driving, now kicks it out top. Bounce pass inside. Krogman gets there for the defense with a nice move off the window and good by Mitchell McCauley. And it's 19-14. 5-point lead again. Been the largest of the night. It's happened 3 times now. For CPU. Trainer, right side is right. Here's McCauley for a 3. That's going to be off the backside. Frost gathers for the rebound. Krogman throws it back into right. He gets it out of the lane. And Trainer and Kyle Wright goes back out to set up the offense. It's McCarty, Wright, Trainer, Nagel. Nice pass, Nagel to Krogman. No contact there. Nothing called. Off the window, off the front of the rim. That looks like contact there. Nothing doing.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch that a little closer here. There's a lot of contact. Boy, if they keep letting things like that go, you know, as big as some of the Hawks are, and Dirks is a big man, and as well as McCauley, they can get pretty physical.
There's his contact inside. Dirks gets his own rebound, puts it up off the window and good. Traction in your ground, Krogman trying to take the offensive foul, nothing doing. As the largest lead of the game now, 7 for CPU, 21-14. Puts it on the floor, contact there. Are they going to call it? Continuation, they're going to count it?
It's the same 2 before. They kind of looked at each other.
Are they counting or not?
They haven't showed whether they're counting.
Yeah, No,
they're showing 1-1.
1-1. 1 and the bonus.
Foul on Mitchell McCauley. That'll be his second. Team's 8th.
Nagel will go to the line for the second time tonight. He's 1 for 1. Nagel, the senior, splashes the first one in. We'll have one more. 2:39 to go in the second quarter. It's a 6-point lead now for CPU.
21 with Frost and McCauley, both with 2 fouls, sat him on the bench here. He may keep him on the bench with this lead. In danger, don't want to get that third foul before half.
Can't blame him. Nagel buries the second one. 5-point lead, 21-16. 2:36 to go here in this second frame. Up top. Trainer now. Monahan there. Knocks it away from Grant Dirks. Hawks just going to have to pick up the physicality a little bit. Then Dirks returns the favor on Monahan and blocks it out of bounds as Monahan driving in. Hawks will set it up here as they get the ball going left to right.
Yeah, that was a great block by Dirks. He did a good job of not contacting the body. Nice, clean block.
Kyle Wright for a little jumper. No good. Off the forward backboard. Part of the backboard there on the backside of the rim is Troy Monahan fighting for the ball here. So there's a loose scrum for it. They both hit the deck, and Monahan's called out of bounds to go CPU basketball.
A little surprised there. We're 2-minute mark left in the first half. Neither team's called a timeout yet.
Not at all. Both coaches letting their talented teams play through it here tonight. This continues the closeness of it. We'll see those timeouts used, I would imagine, in the second half. 21-16, 1:45 in counting here in quarter number 2. Up top now driving all the way in, high off the window. My goodness. Jared Metzen. And CPU has the lead back to 7 for the second time. Largest lead of the night. Inside, Krogman. Nice move in between 2 white jerseys off the window. And good by Derek Krogman. That's Derek's first field goal tonight. He's got 4 points. So Derek, they really put the pressure on him. Nagel has had 7 points. Krogman just 4 now. But he's able to step up. Tyler Kelly with 2 fouls. He only has 2 points early on in the first quarter. Here's a jumper from the left baseline. No good. Off the backside. Rebounded by Krogman. 1-on-1. Krogman goes around the defender. Off the window and good. Derek Krogman. 23-20. And the West Delaware faithful wanted an out-of-bounds call there. Were they over the line?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of people that saw something and none of the referees saw it. So
yeah, West Delaware faithful still pointing it out. Something happened down there the official didn't turn his attention to. On the inbounds, CPU brought it up. Now holding the ball inside the timeline is Dillon Harn. 25 seconds and counting. It's 23-20. A 3-point lead here for CPU. As up top inside the timeline. As inside the timeline still is Harms with 10 seconds on the clock. And counting. Now driving in. Monahan right in the face. Got the turnover. 3 seconds. Kyle Wright over the half-court line. There. That's a foul. You bet. Little contact foul there. Kyle might have got away with a shuffle of feet, but the defender was right on him. And then obvious foul contact there. Might have been some bumping to force that travel as well. Wright will go to the line and shoot too. Great heads-up move by the senior Kyle Wright.
Yeah, now it's almost like going to the line and shooting technical fouls because it's halftime. There's no score. Nobody's up there. So
right at the buzzer. This is the first one. One more to come. Kyle Wright, 5th leading scorer on the team, 63% free throw shooter. As he can't get the second one to go either, and it's a 23-20 halftime lead for CPU. Center Point Urbana leading the number 1 West Delaware Hawks. 23-20. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's wiring, security, phone systems, fire detection, or home entertainment, Price Electric and High Tech Communications are here to make your life easier. Find out more at priceelectric.us or hightechcommunications.us. Price Electric and High Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
And welcome back in to Center Point, Urbana. The Hawks down at halftime. We haven't seen that too many times this year, if any. I'm trying to think if they've been down this year at halftime, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, I think they've been down. They've been tied once or twice. I think they might have been down once or twice too. But you know, this is every bit the game that the Hawks and we expected it could possibly be tonight. Center Point Urbana is not a bad team. They're a good team playing on their home court. They've got nothing to lose. They're going out there and putting it all out here. And great effort here. It's just so far in this first half, you'll see by the stats here, the Hawks just can't find that shooting touch. For Center Point Urbana in that first half, they were 7 out of 19 from 2-point range, 2 for 5 from behind the 3-point line, 37% from the field, just 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. They were all in the first quarter early for their 23 points. Only 3 turnovers, all in that second quarter. For the Hawks, 6 out of 18 from 2-point range, 1 for 9 from behind the 3-point line for 26% shooting, and they're a team that's averaging 44%. So not a good shooting half that first half. Only 5 for 9 from the free throw line, 55%. That's under the 71% team average. So just not a good shooting night the first half here for the Hawks. They've had 3 turnovers, 2 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. So it's just, you know, it's not a bad night for them. You know, they're only down 3 and had probably the worst shooting in the first half at 26%. So, you know, if they clean that up a little bit defensively, you know, a couple breakdowns where they gave up a couple easy buckets, but they got to keep staying after them. They've got CPU in a little bit of foul trouble as Alex Wade came off the bench when JoJo Frost got his second, and Alex Wade picked up 3, and Mitchell McCauley also has 2. So they've got a couple players, and you look at their stats, deep-wise, they're not deep on the bench. You add up all the scoring off of the bench players, they're averaging less than 5 points a contest off the bench. So it isn't like they're a deep team. So, you know, Hawks need to keep that pressure on them and try to create the fouls and keep getting to that free throw line and make them.
As the Hawks actually led early in this game 2-1 after Center Point Urbana jumped out to the 1-0 lead, as there has been 3 lead changes in this game. No ties in this game, as CPU has had the lead for the most part. They've led it by much as 7, as the Hawks led by as much as 1. CPU led at the end of the first quarter 14-10, and the Hawks outscored them 10-9 in that second frame to take to the 3-point disadvantage here into halftime, 23-20. West Delaware Bowlers, Bill, were in action earlier today. How'd that go?
Well, a little surprising, the fact that the girls bowled Sumner Fredericksburg this afternoon out of Lightning Lane, and according to the team averages going in, the Hawks had about a 400 pin advantage. But Sumner Fredericksburg came down and did what you're supposed to do, and they bowled about 500 pins above the team average. And they defeated the Hawks here this afternoon. Excuse me, by a score of 25-82 to 25-25. Andrea Salo, again, with over a 400 series, led the team with a 409. Freshman Lacey Cole, second with a 345. So Sumner Fredericksburg came down and did a really, really good job on the Hawks. For the boys, they defeated Sumner Fredericksburg 31-62 to 1995. So an overwhelming victory there for the boys. Hawks were led by Blaine Wilson with a 464, Jim Shover with 453, and Tristan Kelly with a 432. So anytime you're over that 3,000 number, that's a great number, and the Hawks at 31-62. So good luck to both of those teams tomorrow as they go down to Cedar Rapids Bowling Center and compete in the first ever WildMat Championship. So good luck to those bowling teams tomorrow.
Yes, indeed, as we are almost ready for the third quarter to get underway here. This game started at 7:39 tonight. Number 1, West Delaware, 18-0, trying to become the third most wins in program history, tied for third with that 1998-1999 team. Of course, 2001 of 20 wins, 20-3, and the best record of all time in North Silver boys history, 24-1. The 99-2000 team when Matt Uthoff, the head coach of the Hawks, was a senior point guard. JoJo Frost has it up top for CPU as we go left to right for the Storm and Pointers. Out of the gate here in the third quarter. 23-20 is our score. Storm and Pointers up top. Here's 43, but a big man, he knocks it down. Grant Dirks showing his outside range as well. 9 points now. He gets 6 at half. Grant Dirks is his 23rd. He's second on the team for the big man, 23rd. Of 62 now for around 37% on the season. There's a shot for the Hawks down the other end.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting Nagel up on Dirks there, and John did a good job getting a nice little post-up move, and Dirks just kind of backed off. Doesn't want to get in any kind of foul trouble.
Right corner three, no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Trainer on the backside. He pushes it up over the timeline. Now Trainer drives in, a little floater left short. Hits the window and the iron on the right side. CPU will come back with it. Frost is back in there, guiding the offense. There's a three, no good. Off the mark, right side. But a rebound now, swat away by Krogman. Kelly has it. 2-on-2. Contact is going to be an offensive foul. Kelly ran right into JoJo Frost. He was standing right in the middle of the lane. Kelly could not stop his momentum, or he took a chance. And Tyler Kelly gets his third foul there. JoJo was at risk for picking up his third. Instead, Kelly gets his third there.
Yeah, and Tyler, he just loves to be aggressive like that and go to the hole. And he does probably. I'll bet if you go through the fouls, I'll bet he probably averages at least one offensive foul per contest. But that's just the aggressiveness in him, and you can't take that out of the player.
Yeah. And there's an errant pass. Kelly will get it almost. Oh, the travel. His own teammate, Marshall McCarty, momentum took him right into the back of Kyle Wright and gave him a little incidental shove, of course, right near the sideline. And it knocked him off balance, and shuffling the feet was right for the travel. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. Because he tried to start dribbling right away, but probably dribbled it about.
Here's a lob play. Frost goes over the back of Wright. Nothing called. Not enough contact. Trainer had the ball. It was poked away. JoJo Frost comes up with it.
Yeah, JoJo's a leaper, and they're trying to take advantage of that.
And a three. What do you know? A timeout here for Coach Uthoff. Dylan Harms hits his third three of the night. 12 points for Dylan Harms on the night. And the first timeout for Coach Uthoff. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Walking back in, center pointer Penna, 7-point lead for the Storm Pointers. Contact inside, nothing doing. Krogman can't get the rebound. And it's recovered by CPU. Coming back the other way, over timeline. Frost has it. Between the legs dribble, and now drive in, kick out. Left wing three, no good. Bounces off the backside, out of bounds. As Krogman chases it down and lets it go out of bounds, making sure a CPU player wasn't going to get to it. Center pointer Penna coming in on the season. 30% free three-point shooting team. They've got themselves 4 tonight, 2 in each half. Hawks 35% from three-point range. They have just 1 3. As there is Nagel inside, up, bounces around, and goes on down. John Nagel, he's got 11 points. 29-24 now, the 5-point lead for CPU.
Yeah, the Hawks just don't go into panic mode. You were down 7. Just as Coach Utah would tell them, just do what we do, keep playing the defense. Do what we do. We'll create some offense off our defense, but let's just stay solid.
Trainer might have got away with a little swat there. The ball is lost. Trainer gets it as Dirks try to make a drive to the hoop. Trainer now, right side of McCarty, inside Krogman. Krogman, right side now, inside McCarty. Little contact, nothing doing. He puts it up and got it to go. Marshall McCarty gets his first bucket of the night. Back to a three-point game, 29-26. Hawks come in averaging 64.6 a game. Only allow 44 points defensively. CPU 59.6 a game. And defense 52.9. Some contact here. The ball is knocked away. Wright goes all the way in off the window. And the Hawks down by one now. 5 points for Kyle Wright. 29-28. Here are the Hawks we are used to seeing.
Yeah, that's a nice little 6-0 run here after being down by 7. And all they're doing is just staying solid. Finally getting a couple solid shots, or 4 out of 5 here in this third quarter. And that's what the Hawks needed, just some good shooting, 26% that first half.
Left wing, no good. Off the left side, trying to save it. He does. With the hustling center pointer down a player, McCauley, but right in the hands of McCarty. Trainer gets ahead to right. Now right side, McCarty for a three. He got it to go. Marshall McCarty, 5 points in a matter of a minute. His first three of the night, the Hawks second, and the Hawks have their second lead in this game. 31-29, timeout. CPU, a full timeout. We'll take it with them back after this from KMCH Sports.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
John and Bill back with you from CPU.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Out of bounds, you betcha. Macaulay made a drive. He was going up, battling Krogman, and he leaned his back right foot out of bounds. The call for the baseline official, we go the other way. Hawks have a 2-point lead, their largest of the game, and their second lead of the game. We've had 4 lead changes in this contest, haven't been tied yet. There's Krogman inside. No good. He gets no rebound. JoJo Frost battling Krogman on the floor. JoJo's going to pick up his third.
And probably not the foul that center point Brandon wanted to see out of that. So not really a good foul, especially to get your playmaker that third foul, and he's going to have to be real careful here.
He's staying in. They bring back in Alex Wade, who also has 3 fouls. With 3:17 to go, last 2 minutes and change of play. The Hawks are on a 9-0 run. This one's going to be lost out of bounds. McCarty got the close inbounds pass from Nagel, and he could not handle it. Goes out of bounds on the far sideline. 31-29, 9-0 run, and a 11-6 run here in the third quarter. The Hawks trailed by 3 at the halftime break.
More turnovers already here in the third quarter than we had the entire first half for both teams.
Right side, this is Frost, guarded by Trainer. Frost, left-handed, high dribble. Now a pass to Dirks. A jumper blocked away by Krogman. I think that was last touch. You betcha. As trying to get it back was the guard, Harms. And it was, no, that was not Harms. Metzen, as he lost it out of bounds. Check that again. That was Wade. He lost it out of bounds. Off the block from Krogman. And the Hawks with the ball going right to left in the 2-point lead. Frost spotting up Zion Trainer. Kicks it out to Nagel. Cutter step all the way in off the window and good. John Nagel, 4-2. That is his 5th field goal of the game, his 3rd in the third quarter. He's got 13 points.
11-0 run here since the Hawks timeout.
14-footer bounds around now. Those shots aren't falling for CPU. They can't get a bucket to go now. 33-29 left wing three, no good. Fight for the rebound. We're going the other way. Derek Krogman, too physical down low as he pushes right through. Grant Dirks trying to get the rebound, and Krogman will pick up a foul.
That'll be Derek's first, team second.
Troy Monahan will come in now as Krogman will take a breather with one foul. 33-29, largest lead of the game now for the Hawks at 4 points. 2:08 to go here in the third. What a battle this is. This could be the sub-state game matchup. Both of these teams are picked to come out of their respective districts, number 9 and district number 10, to meet in their sub-state at the USL Center on February 27th. As this one was lost out of bounds, two best records, two best teams in the pairings that came out today from the state. As ball was lost out of bounds on state CPU basketball. Going left to right. Now right side. Inside to Dirks. Straight up and down Nagel. Over Nagel off the window. And the first basket in about 5 minutes of gameplay here for CPU as Dirks has 11 points now. Now left side. Trainer. Driving, up backing out. Right wing. Nagel. Top of the key. He's going to drive. And a blocking foul called on Dirks. Grant Dirks will pick up a foul there as Nagel drove left side of the lane.
And Dirk's first foul, team's second. So a lot of action, a lot of bodies flying all over the place. And still just 2 fouls apiece here in the third quarter.
That's right. Nagel up top now to McCarty. McCarty, Nagel, right, Monahan, and Trainer to 5 for the Hawks. Up to Nagel. Nagel goes the drive all the way into the hoop with the right hand and left side off the glass. Beautiful move by John Nagel, his 4th field goal in this third quarter. 6 of the night, he's got 15.
Yeah, he's done a nice job there, just splitting that defense and really getting some high percentage shots here in this third quarter. Much better shooting here in this third quarter.
Back to a 4-point lead here for the Hawks. Largest of the game. This one goes off the knee of Kyle Wright. He was close defense on Dylan Harms. 35-31, 42.3 to go here in the third.
I'd like to know what Coach Utah tells these guys at halftime, because whenever it just seems that they got something in that first half and he corrected them. He goes in there and does it, and these kids have done it game after game this year, come out in that second half and really respond in that third quarter.
All the way in, Frost. Left short corner. Bounce pass up top to Dylan Harms. Hawks lead by 4, 30 seconds and counting here in the third. Driving in. Now a shot up, blocked away by McCarty with the block as McCauley went up with it. Nice block there by Marshall McCarty, and the Hawks have a 4-point lead in the ball with 10 seconds to go. Trainer up top. Shoots and jives past JoJo all the way in. Left it too hard off the window. Krogman fighting for it. Gets it to go. Derek Krogman fights to the contact. Got it to go off the window. And Krogman has himself his 3rd field goal of the night. He's got 8. And one more to come here for Krogman as the lead is 6 now for the Hawks. 37-31, 5.2 on the clock here in the third quarter.
That foul called on McCauley. That's his third, team's third.
Up and good. Nothing but net for Derek Krogman. 9 points of the night for Krogman. It's a 7-point lead, largest of the night for the Hawks. 1 second to go. This one's blocked away by Krogman, and Trainer was there as well. And the Hawks, a big surge here in this third quarter. They want to keep this undefeated record, this magical season going here. And we go to the fourth with a 7-point advantage. This is West Delaware Hawks boys basketball. KMC Sports.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
What a difference a couple quarters makes here. Now it's West Delaware's turn to shoot the ball well, as they had a great third quarter shooting. CPU not so much. But a reverse around from that first half. The Hawks and CPU, some pleasing numbers there shooting-wise, Bill.
Yeah, West Delaware 8 out of 11 from the field in that third quarter. Center court advantage is 3 out of 13.
Jumper inside by Kelly, no good. Nagel gets a rebound, tries to throw it left side. It's knocked away by Dirks for CPU. Kelly, now Trainer comes up with it. I'll skip that. Trainer back to Kelly, left side after McCarty touched it for a second. Nagel up top. Inside the top of the key with a 7-point lead, Hawks 38-31. 7:20 to go in the game. Kelly now right side to Trainer. 18-0, 15-0 in the Womack overall for the Hawks. There's a jumper by Nagel, too hard off the back of the rim. Krugman with the rebound. He goes all the way in. What a move there. Gets the rebound on the backside. There's Kelly. Up into it off the window. Tyler Kelly, his second field goal of the night. 4 points for him. The Hawks are owning the boards right now. Just out physicalness of CPU.
Yeah, and that's what should be happening here. And they're actually, they probably got to enforce that a little bit at halftime. Let's take advantage of what we've got and doing a tremendous job here.
Ooh. Blocking foul called on Kelly. Looked like he was straight up and down for defense, and that push off at the end not called by Dylan Harms, but the officials saw it otherwise. If they called a foul on Tyler Kelly, he points to the bench and tells Coach Utoff, no, I want to stay in. And Coach Utoff obliges. There's a pass inside off the window and good by Grant Dirks for his sixth field goal. To have to go here in the fourth quarter. 40-33 now. Back to a 7-point lead. Nagel. Hand off inside. Contact. Nothing doing it. Let it go. Trainer off the window and good. Ryan Trainer's second field goal of the night. Back to 9. 42-33 Hawks. 6-10 and counting here in the game.
Yeah, and CPU really they've done it several times during the second half, trying to draw the offensive charge on some flops. And when they did that time, left Trainer wide open. So good job by Trainer.
Up top. This is Harms. Pass left side. Left wing. Wade hauls it in. Now there's a three shot between JoJo Frost. His first field goal of the night. He knocks down a three there from the Walker area as JoJo Frost is 15th three of the year, 15 of 59. His Sterling scores 11.1. Back to a 6-point game. 42-36. This one's knocked away by Frost. By Nagels. He hits the deck. Frost all the way in, gives it up, and he traveled first. JoJo shuffled the feet and traveled first as he passed it back to Grant Dirks. As a defender was there, I think Krogman.
Jared Krogman, give that to Krogman there. He hustled back there. He heard got back there, and all of a sudden, I got a big guy in there. JoJo can leap, but he thought, no, that guy's too big. And instead of going up with it, I took another step, trying to find another guy to pass to. So great defense there by Krogman with the hustle.
42-36. 5:20 and counting here in the fourth. One knocked out of bounds by Frost. Will stay West Delaware basketball. Trainer will get it inbound from Kelly. It's those two. Krogman, Nagel, and Wright, the original starting five of the Hawks, going right to left. A 6-point lead. Pass left side. Wright sets himself for the three. Got it to go. Kyle Wright, second three of the game. That's the Hawks' third three now, second of the second half. And the lead is back to the largest of the game at 9. 45-36. Inside. Dirks, turnaround jump hook. No good. Too strong at the back of the rim. Krogman skies for the rebound. And the Hawks have the 9-point lead in the ball with 4:15 counting here in the fourth.
I have Krogman for now for 13 rebounds. He's really doing a job inside.
Nice pass inside. Krogman off the window and good. Derek Krogman with another basket. And the Hawks by 11 and a timeout for Coach Hallett. 11-point lead, the largest of the game. 47-36 Hawks. 4:37 to go in the contest. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
John and Bill back with you from CPU Gymnasium here in Center Point. Hawks have the 11-point lead, 47-36. There with 4:37 to go in this fourth quarter. Hawks trying to stay unbeaten at 18-0 right now, 9-0 on the road. CPU is 14-5 overall, 6-2 at home, and there's a travel inside. Dirks goes inside against Nail. He shuffles the beat before he passed it out. And a traveling turnover on CPU, and those have changed around here. The Hawks led that column, unfortunately, in the first half. Now CPU has more turnovers here in the second half.
Yeah, CPU now with 6 here in the second half. Now one, Dirks was just going to do a little spin move, so when you do that, you kind of lean back when there was no defender there, just lost his feet there, trying to lean back and feel the contact.
Right, now to Kelly. Back up to right, now left side, Nagel. Drive. Will contact, double team.
Little contact, yeah.
Up top. Too little to call, apparently. Krugman.
Well, nobody hit the ground.
That's right. Nobody's bleeding. No. The ball stayed in his possession. Nagel now up top to right. 11-point lead for the Hawks. Now they're going to take some time and get good looks here. It's time off this block. Krugman. Inside, nice. Drops that move off the window too long, but he taps it out. Kelly gets it. He goes strong. Nothing doing. Krugman gets it. He can't get to go. Now he'll finish that one with JoJo Cross right there. Now the big guys are battling Krugman, and Krugman has his 5th field goal of the game. 7 points in the second half. He has 13 on the night. 49-36, a second double-digit lead here. The largest of the night at 13 for the Hawks.
Yeah, decided advantage here in rebounding. That's just what's taking control here in the second half. Blue block shot by Krugman and went off out of bounds. They're calling the other way. Yeah, the near side official that was right in front of Coach Alec. Coach Alec said, "You got to be kidding me." It looked like he threw it out of bounds, and none of the Hawks disagree with that. It did look like it was Krugman that hit it out of bounds as they have some perspiration on the floor and laying underneath the CPU basket. They'll get a towel from the CPU sideline. They'll wipe that up. John Nagel doing the custodial duties there. 49-36, 3:10 to go. Here in this fourth quarter, Hawks trying to stay the unblemished record at 18-0. Had a tough go of it the first 2.5 quarters, but it's been all Hawks lately here. There's a long distance right wing free from the Troy Mills area and got it to go. Dylan Harms from downtown right side. That's his 4th three of the game, and it's a 10-point lead with 3:01 to go in the fourth quarter. A quick break, and we're back after this from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Back into CPU. Trainer goes all the way in. Nice pass across the lane. Krugman off the window and good. That offense is clicking now. 51-39. Hawks continues to click, I should say. There's a great offensive output here. The second half here, majority of this second half.
Yeah, Ryan Trainer did a nice job there. He got JoJo running side by side with him, and nobody stopped him, so he kept going. And then as they came through, a nice bounce pass inside.
High off the window and good by Dylan Harms. He's keeping the Pointers in shooting distance here. Still a double-digit lead at 10 with 2:20 to go in the game. 51-41 Hawks. Wright has it up top. Now drives, no body contact. That time they call it on Dylan Harms. Foul on him.
His first, team's fourth. So after being in foul trouble in that first half, only 14 fouls here in the second half.
Trainer, baseline inbounds, now Nagel. Hand off back to Trainer, left lane. Sends it to Kelly, now back up to Trainer. 51-41, 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Bounce pass, it's tapped away. Nagel gets it back. And now foul on the floor called. Before Nagel put the shot up, he put it up and it was good, but they call the pushing foul from behind first. It'll be the 15th foul called and the fourth of McCauley.
Yes.
As 51-41, 2 minutes to play here in the game. Nagel, right side to Trainer. Trainer. Now kicks it back out to right. Left side of Trainer. Guarded by Frost. Bounce pass up top, Crookman. Crookman surveying. Dead with it out top. Guarded by Dirks. Still dead. And timeout's called before the 5-second call comes. 30-second timeout for Coach Uthoff. You can't take those home with you on the bus, so might as well use them, and Coach Uthoff does there with 51-41 here in this fourth quarter. As the pairings we talked about came out, Coach Uthoff went to that meeting at the Benton Community in Van Horn on Wednesday. District coaches got together, and the clear-cut favorite, of course, the number 1 seed, the West Delaware Hawks, in District number 9, as West Delaware will host Clear Creek Command at 8 o'clock in the second game of doubleheader. West Delaware, as South Tama, Benton Schellsburg on the other side of that bracket will play here at Center Point Urbana at 6:30 on February 20th. As District number 9, that's District 9, District number 10 features Center Point Urbana, as they will open up with the second game hosting Williamsburg. Benton Community and Marion will play at Manchester that night at 6:30 on first night of Class 3 and 4A boys play, February 20th. There's a nice drop step move inside, strong to the basket. John Nagel, his first bucket in the fourth quarter. It gives the Hawks a 12-point lead.
Yeah, there's plenty of people here tonight scouting this thing here.
Yeah, this Benton Community coach right in front of us. Is that a three?
Yeah, by Dirks.
Grant Dirks, the second three of the game. And it's under double digits, and it's an offensive foul. Trainer, a little forearm shiver called there as CPU player that was on Trainer, but he took the contact. He stole it. Trainer with that little forearm jab there, and the defensive player sold it.
Yeah, he did. He did a nice job, and he was fine. You know, until all of a sudden you kind of, once you start dipping that shoulder,
you can't reach out with it.
Yep.
You can't show that there's contact extended. 53-44, 9-point lead. Bounce pass inside. Dirks goes up, has it taken away. Check that was McCauley taken away by Nagel. Just reached in there and grabbed it away before McCauley could go up with it. Trainer now, ring around the rosy, will bounce it between his legs. Up top, dead with the ball. He's going to call another timeout. Timeout for the Hawks, 53-44. Only 49.1 to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here again. The Hawks looking like they'll improve to 19-0 here. As it was a hard-fought contest, CPU gave the Hawks a scare for 2 quarters and change. They had the lead 14-10 at the end of the first quarter, 23-20 at halftime. Hawks came back 18-8 in that third quarter. They outscored CPU for a 7-point lead heading into the fourth. And then in this fourth quarter, they've extended the lead to as much as 13. Now ahead by 9, 53-44 with 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, a great contest they have right here towards the end of the regular season, because this is going to do nothing but help them prepare for a close contest. And once you get into tournament play, you got to expect games like this every night.
And it gives you a look at CPU, which should be your sub-state matchup with the Cell Center. A favorite team to come out of District 10. The Hawks are the favorites in District number 9. Top 2 seeds in the sub-state number 5. There's contact called on JoJo Cross. He'll get his 4th foul up top. Too much contact against Trainer. And that'll only be for as physical as game's been. We talked about officials have let them play for the most part. Only 10 team fouls here total in the second half. 6 CPU 4 on the Hawks. There's a throw over half court by Kelly to Trainer. 25 seconds and counting here in the 4th. Now Trainer. Up top to right. Kyle. Started by Frost. Now Kyle will just get it out top to Krugman, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Grant Dirks. His 2nd foul as Krugman will go to the line to shoot.
The Hawks are doing a good job there of running that clock out, keeping the time going, keeping the ball going. Don't get called on those 5-second calls. Took 2 timeouts there when it could have possibly been, so just really smart heads-up play down the stretch here. 15 points on the night for Krugman. As 1 in the bonus coming here. 16.4 on the clock. On youth night, a lot of the youth boys basketball players here in the CPU district on hand tonight to our right in the student section, trying to create that hostile environment. And it worked there in the first half, but the Hawks able to quiet them down in the second half. As Krugman adds a free throw, it's 54-44, with 1 more free throw coming here for Jared Krugman. Second one for the lefty is up, and it goes on in. 55-44. 13 seconds. Frost out for a long-distance 3. Rims around and pops out off the right hand of Harms. Hawks will get it. Trainer, 3 seconds, just going to hold on to it. Classy there, and that is going to do it. The Hawks win this one in comeback fashion after that first half. 55-44, the 11-point lead as the Hawks outscore CPU in the last 2 quarters. 18-8 in the third, 17-13 in the fourth, and they get the 55-44 win. They improved their record to 19-0 overall this season. They're now 16-0 overall in the WAMAC Conference, 10-0 on the road. CPU is now 14-6. They are 13-4, 3rd place overall in the WAMAC, and 6-3 at home. Hawks win tonight, 55-44. Our postgame starts next. West Delaware Boys Basketball, JMC Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Back in at center point, Urbana Gymnasium, much quieter than we had the last hour and a half or so as the West Delaware Hawks get the victory here tonight in the game that lasted 1 hour and 11 minutes approximately with the 7:39 start time here tonight. And the victorious head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Matt Uthoff, joins us here as the Hawks take down CPU. They've improved to 19-0 with the 55-44 win here tonight on the road in the very competitive, hostile environment here tonight that CPU wanted to create for this matchup of two of the best teams of the WAMAC Conference. Is everything we thought it would be, and CPU, you thought they would give the Hawks their best shot, and boy, did they right out of the gate.
And we knew they would. That was my message to the kids at the start. I said, this atmosphere is electric. You know, it's the East champ versus the West champ. Center Point plays so dang hard all the time, and we knew they were gonna come and get us. We had to match that. Unfortunately, I thought we lost our composure a little bit, and we kind of got, instead of enjoying the moment, which was our message, we kind of got lost in the moment a little bit. I really challenged them at halftime, and my message was maybe you're not ready for the moment, and obviously they responded pretty darn well.
A Gene Hackman, Norman Dale type speech there maybe, but boy, when your challenges, you're a 19-0 on challenges this year. If you've had to challenge your team at halftime, we talked about it on the air. That little halftime spurs, that defensive a reminder to clamp down and to be patient or whatever on offense, it usually does the key, and it worked again tonight.
Yep, sometimes I tend to get a little fiery, and they probably saw the best of me at halftime and they've seen it in a long time. And and that's key for us is that we had some defensive breakdowns in the first half. And I say that, and we only gave up 23 points, and that was kind of, I think honestly I was okay with that. I was more frustrated with our lack of rhythm, our lack of flow. I thought they did a great job of pressuring us, and it kind of took us out of our flow a little bit, and we got a little ISO heavy. And once we decided that we were going to swing the ball and get those bigs moving a little bit, and finally get our guys to attack the offensive glass, which we felt was a strength. Great things happened in the second half for us. Well, we were talking about it throughout that whole second half. The first half, you're only down 3 and you shot 26%. I mean, you just could not get a bucket to fall. I had you for 3 turnovers the entire first half. Just couldn't get anything to fall, and they're only being down 3. And I said, well, Coach Utah's got a great speech here at halftime. These kids seem like they always come out in that third quarter inspired. And then in the third quarter, you come out and go 8 for 11, but it was that ball movement and really getting those bigs involved inside. And, between John and Derek, they just controlled that inside. And we feel we have that advantage every single night. Those 2 kids are really, really good, and we got some really good guards to go with them. And, they forced us to settle in the first half. We took some quick shots, some rush shots. I think and I looked over to Coach Wright there a little bit, and I said, we don't want to beat these guys shooting 17-foot jump shots, which is what we kind of settled to. And, we made the necessary adjustments, and, it's mostly just attack them and got that ball moving from side to side. And we knew if we could get some type of rhythm offensively, they'd have a hard time stopping us in there.
Well, and I had them, you guys down for 7 turnovers in the entire contest. And that's a really, really, really good number anytime you can stay in single digits. But Ryan Trainer, I thought, really did a tremendous job. He had JoJo Frost guarding him all night long. He's probably the quickest kid in Northeast Iowa. And Ryan just did a really good job of stepping up to that challenge. And then that second half, he had a couple really outstanding drives. And once or twice he finished them, but then a couple times he passed off to get some easy buckets. So I really thought he played an outstanding contest tonight as well.
And it's crazy to say this. Ryan tends to be a forgotten man sometimes when he's a 4-year starter at point guard. When he's locked in and he's engaged, he's phenomenal. And he runs our team exactly how it needs to be ran. He does what he needs to do, and that's not an easy task. JoJo's an unbelievable athlete. Getting picked up 75 feet from the hoop and handling that pressure. I don't even think Ryan had a single turnover all night. I think the thing that Ryan really did a great job in the second half is he got our tempo going. We knew that they were sending everybody to the lane. If our wings got out and ran and we threw it ahead, it opened some stuff up. And it started with Ryan, but I couldn't agree more. Ryan played a tremendous game tonight.
2 regular season games to go next week, but this was the type of atmosphere, the type of game the team needed here down the stretch.
Yep, and it's all part of the process. We're up to 19-0, and this was a great challenge for our kids. The atmosphere was electric. Our students were phenomenal tonight. We had a lot of guys make the trip down here, and that was my message to our kids. Our girls play tomorrow night. You guys need to be in that gym rooting like crazy for our girls, because our crowd was unbelievable again tonight, and it just continues to amaze me each and every single night. The following we're getting, and we got a big one on Tuesday. I think we clinched. If we win, we can clinch the overall champ, and it's a big accomplishment for us.
Absolutely, and this matchup tonight might have been a preview of what we'll see in 17 days, hopefully, for both of these teams. Of course, favored in District 9 and 10. Those pairings came out today from the state that came out of that meeting on Wednesday that you attended at Benton Community High School in Van Horn, and pretty much what you expected there with hosting the first 2 rounds and a doubleheader starting off on the 20th, hosting Clear Creek Amana.
Yeah, and Clear Creek's playing well, and the seedings turned out about how I thought they would. Our meeting went really smooth, and we knew it would. We got a great group of coaches in our league, and it makes life easy when everybody's in the WAMAC. And we get to host 2 games at our place, and if we're fortunate to keep winning, and we know as district comes, it's a completely different atmosphere. It's a completely different ball game. CCA is going to give us our best shot. South Taman and Vintner are both really, really good, and obviously you got CPU on the other side who would love to have a rematch against us.
Absolutely. Tied for 3rd most wins in the program now with a 98-99 squad who went 19-3. Congrats on the win tonight, and best of luck. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning on the Coach's Corner.
Thanks, guys.
You betcha, man. Utah fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks with the win tonight. On the road, the Hawks take down Center Point Urbana 55-44 as the Hawks slow out of the gates a little bit tonight, but you give more of that maybe to CPU as they were just quick. They were riding momentum. It was youth night here. The dance team's a big crowd here tonight. They knew number 1 was in town. That's no lie there that this team was pumped up for this game here tonight, as the target was definitely on the backs of the Hawks, as CPU wanted to pull off the upset heard around the state. As 23-20 at halftime, Hawks trailed by 3 after outscoring CPU in the second quarter 10-9. In the third frame, 18-8, the Hawks offense came alive, led by 7 going into the fourth quarter, and then they outscored the Storming Pointers 17-13 in the fourth, 55-44. The final here tonight. 6 players in the scoring column for the Hawks, led by the two leading scorers, Derek Krogman with 17, John Nagel with 17. 4 points for Ryan Trainer, 4 for Tyler Kelly, 8 for Kyle Ryan. McCarty, 3 threes on the night for the Hawks offense. 5 scores for CPU, 17 for Dylan Harms, 16 for Grant Dirks, 6 for Mitchell McCauley. And nobody scoring off the bench for CPU, 7 threes on the night. Coach Mike Halleck, his third season here at CPU as they continue their tremendous season at 14-6. The Hawks advance on at 19-0. About the type of game the Hawks need here. The next 2 games will be home games against Independence, a team down in the WAMAC West Conference, and then Western Dubuque. Should be a good crowd, good atmosphere Thursday night to end it out, and to those seniors, those 5 seniors on the Hawks roster, and a chance to witness some history. If you weren't there to be a part of that regular season 21-0, they can get it done. Won't have happened twice ever in West Delaware boys basketball history. So it could be, as Coach Uthoff said, WAMAC Conference, the outright for the overall championship could occur on Tuesday, and then the 21-0 finish. Wouldn't that be great on Thursday night?
Tonight's contest reminded me of back in that 67-68 season. You know, so many young kids in here, and there again, there's a lot of young kids here. You know, and I know that those kids are going to remember that, you know, on February 10th, 2017, I was in that gym when they were there. They were number 1, and we almost beat them. And the Hawk fans are going to sit there and say, I was in that gym when we beat them, when we were number 1. They're going to remember those things, and then as they get older, they're going to want to get out here and play this stuff themselves. So get all these young kids out here to see all this kind of stuff, and then see the next 2 games at home games. Tuesday night, it's a school night, but, you know, let the kids come out and it's just so-called a day. Huge crowd here tonight. That student section over there was phenomenal tonight. Very, very well behaved. You know, just did things the right way. The crowd was back here following them again tonight, and just an outstanding evening here. You couldn't expect or want anything more out of a high school basketball game.
Absolutely. As the Hawks get the win tonight, 55. Once again, 55-44, thanks to Scott Kriegel, the fine AD here in his 5th year. He's been gone from Maquoketa Valley 6 years already as Coach Kriegel, the former Maquoketa Valley boys basketball coach. Before that, he was at Benton Community helping out Steve Allman. And now he is in his 5th year at CPU as the director. As thanks for his hospitality and his great support, as always, when we come here to Center Point, just like he did for us when he was at Maquoketa Valley. The Hawks get the win, 19-0 now, as 16-0 overall. The WAMAC 10-0. CPU to 14-6. Coming up tomorrow night, Coach Uthoff gave us a good segue and telling and the boys basketball family, if they can tomorrow night, get on out to Cedar Gymnasium in West Delaware High School. First round regional action for 2A and 3A teams around the state, and it features West Delaware taking on Anamosa, rematch from earlier in the week when Anamosa beat 14 points. So it'll be tomorrow night around 6:50. We'll take the air. Dan Cassett will join me for the coverage tomorrow night for West Delaware girls basketball as they try to take down the Lady Raiders to move on, taking on either Mount Vernon or Solon. Second round game will be next Wednesday night on the road in Mount Vernon. Coming up next week, our busiest week of the year, high school sports related, as we have games every night. Let's see if we can go off of this on memory here. I don't have it written down yet, and Bill probably does. Well, let's test my memory, Bill. Monday night, we will have a doubleheader of Class 1A and 2A boys first-round basketball. 7 o'clock, Bill will be in Delhi for Maquoketa Valley taking on Rivermont Collegiate. And then our second game of that doubleheader will be Anamosa opening up their postseason in Class 2A as they host the Bellevue Comets. Brett McNamara and I will have all that action from Anamosa. Joined in progress or at 8 o'clock if the Maquoketa Valley game gets out of hand on Monday night. Tuesday night, we will be back in Delhi. Bill will join me, and we'll have Maquoketa Valley girls basketball as they take on the winner they take on the winner of Wilton-Lisbon, which most likely will be Wilton on Tuesday night. On Wednesday night, it will be to be determined Class 3A basketball. Class 3A basketball on Wednesday night. Young men trying to sell us a CPU boys poster, apparently. Wednesday night, it will be to be determined. West Delaware wins. We'll be following them down to Mount Vernon. Otherwise, we'll have to look at our area matchups for Wednesday night. Thursday night, we will have another doubleheader in boys basketball. Bill will take the trip up to Starmont for Edco and East Buchanan boys basketball. As Thursday night, I'll be in Cascade for a possible Monticello and Cascade boys matchup. Monticello has to get by Waukon in the first round Friday night. And then on Friday night next week, it should be, if things go according to plan, that one of the Maquoketa Valley girls game. We're expecting Maquoketa Valley to win and be at number 1 in the state in Class 2A, Iowa City, Regina. A matchup of coaches who used to coach on the Iowa City Regina staff, Coach Scott Monk with Matt Haas and Jeff Wallace at the helm. And then Saturday night will be to determine, Saturday 18th. Of course, throw in our high school state wrestling coverage. Yeah, team duels. What do you know? It always is the busiest week, the wrestling state tournament. Wednesday, team regional duels with Western Dubuque. Coverage throughout the day, starting at 11 a.m. the first match. Jamie, Roger, and Zach will have you covered with that. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whenever we have area wrestlers on the mat, they will be on the air and covering that from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. So a few items for us to tend to next week, as we'll do that the best we can, as we've done for many years here from KMCH Sports. Any ideas, any suggestions, any comments, give us an email, sports@kmch.com. Any memories from West Delaware glory days? We'd love to hear from former West Delaware players as well. Send us those emails. We'll use them in our upcoming West Delaware boys basketball coverage, sports, sports@kmch.com. Partner, that's going to do it tonight to get rested up for next week.
Hey, it's that time of year, and that's what we started doing this whole last November, knowing that, potentially we had some pretty good teams throughout Northeast Iowa to be following this year, and it's just been an exciting year, and hopefully some of those teams can have a good next couple of 10 days and earn their trip down to Des Moines and kind of finish their seasons off. And good luck tomorrow to all the area wrestlers as they try to advance down to Des Moines next week. So good luck to all the area wrestlers there. The West Delaware Bowlers, boys and girls, going down to Cedar Rapids Bowling Center tomorrow. I believe that's at 1 o'clock. Walmack Bowling, first ever. So good luck to the Bowlers tomorrow night as they split in Lightning Lanes tonight. The boys won in easy fashion, and the girls are upset by Sumner Fredericksburg, who bowled 500 pins above their average. You just can't beat that. So, they bowled well. It's not like they bowled poorly. But so good luck to those, and just lots of action coming up.
Yes, indeed. Winter Sports Coaches Corner. Join me at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning right here on KMCH and KMCH.com. And then we will have District Wrestling from Maquoketa. Jamie Vansky, Roger Reed will have you covered inside the Maquoketa Gymnasium in Jackson County tomorrow afternoon, and that'll take you up to around 4 o'clock hour. Joined in progress coverage of pregame, most likely, of Iowa men's basketball as the Hawkeyes take on Michigan State in East Lansing, Michigan tomorrow, 5 o'clock tip, and that'll take us up to our coverage of West Delaware girls basketball tomorrow night a little before 7 o'clock. For in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, for all of our sponsors, John Swisher saying, for my partner Bill Logan, have yourselves a great rest of your Friday night. Good weekend, everybody, from Center Point, Iowa.